Alston.
Hey, nice microphone there, old school.
You know, it's old school, bringing it back. You always bring us the transformations. What was crucial for you in transforming into Roman J. Israel?
Well, it starts with the script. If you have good material, and Dan Gilroy wrote a great screenplay and a wonderful character, and so it's fertile territory to find a character.
In the film, there's a scene where the youngins try to school you a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Why is it important for us, someone of my generation, to listen to those who are wiser?
Well, I think it's important to have an exchange, not just to listen.
Okay.
It's good to have your opinion. It's good to respect other opinions, Unless you already know everything.
Right, which is not possible.
No, I don't think so.
No. You always surround yourself with some of the best talent in the world. You have Carmen and Colin. What did you take away from working with them in this film?
Wow, good question. I mean, they're both very talented and nice people. Decent folks.
That's a good start.
Yeah, that is, because we've all dealt with
not so nice people.
Yeah, and I don't care how talented you are when you're not a decent human being, but they're good people and hard workers, and so it was easy. The job was easy.
Thank you so much, sir.
My pleasure.
Congratulations. You too. Miss Maya, she is a very fun, interesting character. What about her did you admire most?
What do I admire most? I admire the fact that she's got compassion, that she has deep empathy,
right.
That she really doesn't judge. I think that there is tolerance in her as a personality. I think we are living in an age where the idea of being fully accepting people's differences is something that not everyone is capable of doing, and I wish more of us were. And so I think those are the things that I respect about her.
The film is so relevant for so many reasons today. What do you hope people take away after they see the film?
I hope the film encourages people to realize that there is value in having a good fight that you believe in, and that you try and stay the course. But I think it's also a film that appreciates and accepts the fact that we all have our weak moments, and that's okay too. And I think for people to be okay in themselves, that they're just doing their best on any given day. But also, I hope that to recognise that to be somebody that makes the effort to be in service of others. I think that's something that is clearly what motivates Maya and Roman. And I think that's something that would be great if people took away.
And then lastly, I have to ask about Denzel. Do you feel like when you're on set with him, is he at another pillar? Like, what kind of gems did he just drop off when you're next to him?
Yeah, well, what is great about Denzel, he could very easily make you feel as though, you're a little lesser than him as an artist. But he never does that. He never did that. He really recognize that if you're here standing opposite me right now, you must have earned that spot. And so let's play. Let's have fun.
Oh, very cool. Well, congratulations again, Carmen.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Hi, good to see you.
Congratulations tonight.
Thank you so much.
We've been following you since The Leftovers.
Oh
my
wow.
when we first met. You've just been having a great year from 3 Billboards to Mother to now Roman J. Israel.
Yeah.
Talk about really breaking out this year and just kind of like finding your lane of where you want to be.
Well, I mean, my first audition of this calendar year was for This Is Us for William's Mother, which I fortunately was blessed enough to land. And it has just been nonstop, I am very happy to say. It is the crazy schedule that you always dream of, and I'm just so happy on so many levels. Just want to keep going, keep putting your best work forward, keep putting one foot in front of the other. But these have been some exquisite movies that make you think, that are thought-provoking, funny, intelligent, and just different characters, both men and women.
So let's bring it back to Mother. You got J-Law, you got Javier Bardem.
Yeah.
How was that project?
Oh, it was great. It was great. And when Javier throws me down, it was great. All day, he just threw me down. It was fantastic.
Right.
And Jennifer and Javier are real team players. And Dara is definitely an actor's director.
Right.
Like, he will be there for you. Even in the ADR session, it was just, which is just the looping of the sound. We were just having a great time.
For those who don't know.
Yeah, because we come from kind of the same pedigree. We went to NYU Film School, and we went to NYU undergrad at Tisch. So it was kind of like that whole, like, he's that collaborative guy. Like, he's got it. Then nothing needs fixing, but he's just so open and available that he just makes you feel like you were really, truly part of something and really made a contribution. And that's never lost on him, I feel like.
And then now you got 3 billboards. You're getting a lot of Oscar buzz. You got Francis.
Francis is my hero.
Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage, you know, Clark Peters, Caleb Landry Jones, Daryl Brick Gibson, Woody, who I got to work with again, and Sam Rockwell.
Which I heard he steals the show.
I mean, well, that's what he does. You know, you just put him in screen. It's like, I better be ready today. Like, you really, everything that you did last night, like, be ready, honey. So, and hopefully I was. But it's a great group of people.
I know you
really
were.
knows how to get them together, yeah.
And then lastly, you have Roman de Israel, which you are
Working
power
with
in
the
this.
Gilroys, it's amazing, and it's not easy.
You deliver in every scene.
Yeah, oh, thank you. I haven't seen it yet.
It's good.
I'm so excited,
You're
but
good.
it's not good to, I mean, it's not everybody that can handle, you know, firing Denzel Washington or coming to blows and saying, this is what's happening because I said so. Usually it's the reverse. So, you know, but I had a few months to get ready for that and be like, he's a human being. He's not a superhero. He does not have a cape at home. Remember that, Amanda. His blood is red.
Are you sure? I don't know.
I think there might just be a cape.
It might be a cape.
Yeah, and Jesus got the wings behind it and everything. It's just a beautiful thing. He's a blessed man and one of the most precious gems in the kind of cinema. So, a real honor. Didn't think it would come this early, me sharing the screen with Mr. Washington, but it has, and I'm very blessed, and it's not lost on me, and hopefully I can just keep going and keep pursuing my dreams.
Well, you deserve it all, and I wish you the best of luck. I can't wait to see you again.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good. Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Does one get nervous when handing a script over to Denzel Washington?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Particularly because I wrote it without getting paid, and I wrote it knowing that if he didn't do it, I wasn't going to do the movie. So I sent it to him, and I got a phone call that he read it, and he wanted me to come to New York. And I went to New York right before he did Fences. And we sat down, and an hour into the lunch, he stuck his hand out and said, let's do this movie.
What about the story of Roman appeal to you?
What appealed to me is the idea of somebody who never left the 1960s, who was committed to an idealism and activism and fighting injustice of every form, and for 40 years, never stopped. Like one of the few people who never left.
Right.
Where would that person be? What would it have cost them? What would they have gained? That really interested me.
What do you hope the viewer takes away the most of this, like a story or a lesson or some kind of idea? What do you hope they take away from watching the film?
What I'm hoping they take away is that when you spend part of your day in service of other people, helping people, trying to change something in the betterment of our common humanity, that you're not going to get a financial reward. You're not going to get recognition in many cases. But you will get, I think, an inner satisfaction that you've done something that's maybe more relevant. And I'm hoping that when people leave the theater, they take some of Roman with them. And any way that they think it might be relevant, they apply it.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Good meeting you.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I mean, can I use the word super producer?
Well, we're just getting started, so I don't know. But we're having fun, though.
I mean, you're having a great year. I mean, just project after project. How do you pick them?
Well, I have an amazing group of colleagues and partners. You know, Kim Raw, Poppy Hanks, some really brilliant young executives at our company as well. And we sit there, we get submitted so much material, and we sit down with a lot of brilliant artists, and we debate, and we make sure that every one of our projects really checks a couple of key issues. One, is it telling a story and a point of view that's going to uplift culture? Is it doing it in a smart and unique way? 3, are people of the color at the front of it or at the kind of the key drivers of the storytelling? Is there a level of excellence of the creative elements, the filmmakers and the talent involved, plus other things? And we look at all of those and we make sure that we have a balanced slate so that we're not only spitting one specific genre.
Right.
And so you think about this movie, which you'll see where it's dramatic, it touches on real issues, but it's also fun and light and entertaining too.
It's a good time.
Yeah, and so that's part of what we hope to do is have a nice portfolio and balance of movies that we're involved in. And so, a film like Mudbound, which is very dramatic. And
I love Mudbound.
Yeah.
Mudbound had me. It took me there.
Yeah, you got something like this is a little lighter, but then we think about some of the other things we have, like our television show that just got greenlit at Netflix, Raising Dion.
Okay.
It's a story about a 10-year-old kid's a superhero. So it's like action and drama and some suspense to it with a little bit of levity, right? So think back those movies back in the day, like E.T. and the stuff that Amblin used to put out, something a 4-quadrant show that the whole families can watch together. And then we got this really dark, dramedy, quirky comedy called Sorry to Bother You with Keith Stansfield and Tessa Thompson and Armie Hammer that we're in post on, that was written and directed by Bruce Riley. And so that's going to completely turn the genre on its head too. So we try to mix it up and have like a nice diversified slate and do it in a really different way.
And then lastly, I got to ask about the man, the myth, the legend, Denzel. How does one get Denzel to agree to a project? Like, give me some kind, because I know he gives gems just like when you're near him. I'm sure you get a gem just being near him.
Well, in this case here, Dan Gilroy wrote the script with Denzel in mind.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
and
then
he went to Denzel, and Denzel said yes. And so in this case, plus an amazing experience or relationship we built with Denzel from Fences.
Right.
Denzel and Dan, when it was being shopped around the studios, and studios were looking at partners, they were like, hey, we had such a great experience with Mac. It would be great for us to come together again on this. And so it was one where they said, hey, look, why don't we bring the team together again on this? So
they called me on this one. big time. They're calling me now.
They call, you answer. That's right.
That's right. Is there any type of project left that you haven't done that you want to explore yet?
No, we have. I can't detail it all, but definitely there's some romance coming on the slate. And hopefully we'll have an elevated thriller or so,
okay.
And sci-fi.
Sci-fi, yeah.
We announced this one.
We need to be more in sci-fi.
Wait till you see what Ava DuVernay and Vic Mahoney have in store.
Okay.
With Dawn, the Octavia Butler sci-fi piece we're doing. Fire, off the charts.
Well, I can't wait. Congratulations, sir. Thank you so much.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yes, you too. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so very much.
So, I mean, this is a big film to be a part of.
I know.
How did you get involved?
I auditioned. Thank you, Vicki Thomas.
Thank you, Vicki Thomas.
I auditioned. But you know what? Here's the thing. The funny thing about it, like I did audition for it. I had auditioned like 3 or 4 different times for another project that I so badly wanted, and I never forget when I got the confirmation that I had gotten this role. I was in my mind, I was thinking another job, and I was like, what? And then I looked and I was like, and I was just shaking like this. I was just shaking like this, and not to mention, listen, the fact that I get to work with the. I'm sorry, the
What's
God,
the word? Yeah, right.
the God
how do we
of
describe
acting.
him?
Every acting class I ever took, every acting program I went through, to work with the person who they use as an example, Mr. Denzel Washington, was absolutely amazing for me. I almost felt like I needed to take a tequila shot to calm myself down. So, to be a part of it, and for her story, for Felicity Ellerbee's story to be such an extremely important part of the journey that Roman goes on, really meant a lot for me. I kind of, and I'm going to say this because Viola Davis is my dear, dear friend, it reminded me of her role in Doubt.
Right.
Where it may be a small role in the actual story, but it actually is a catalyst for everything that happens. And so that in itself for me was just absolutely, I was just so excited. Like literally, if I died and went to Actors Heaven right now, I'd be fine. I'd be fine.
Well, congratulations, my love. You were amazing.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy the night.
Thank you so much.